Hello, welcome to Centro Teens TV, episode something or other. We've
Eight,
been
I
doing
think
this
we're
for a
up to.
while.
Yeah.
Hope
Good
you
to
guys
see
are
ya.
doing well. Jump on the chat. Ask your friends to jump on the chat too. Oh, I've got my sound on. There I am.
Johnny's sound is all the way up.
Amazing.
Just yelled hello from his phone. Yeah, let us know
How many we got
if you're
on
watching.
YouTube, Justin?
We have got 10. My
10.
sound is up as well, to be honest. We've
Come
got
on
10.
now.
Dina's the only one that's identified herself. So if you're
Come
on
on.
YouTube, say hello. Tell us who
Comment.
you are.
Jump on. I'm on Facebook. We got 3 people watching. Oh, my sister's watching. You are not part of the series anymore. See you later, Beck. No. Yeah, there you go. Brett just said you can be a leader if you want, which I don't think is a wise choice, but we'll see. Anyway,
Okay.
that's irrelevant to today's story. But
Yeah.
we need you guys to grab your friends. Come on, we can get up to 50 people.
Yep.
So let's get make sure you're inviting your friends. Tell your connect to jump on.
Yep.
Because
And
we need to do that.
If you're a leader, because I've got Dina and Christian in YouTube, message your connect.
That's right.
Get them on
Message your
here.
connect.
Hello, Amy. He says holla.
Holla.
I felt like
We
I just
got
walked into a GYG.
Jordan watching as well on Facebook. Brilliant. My hair is atrocious. Gee, looking at that. Far out. All right, we're going to do a bit of a game. We'll get started, but keep inviting people in.
Yep.
We've been told we don't have long because, I know you guys want us to stay for like 20 minutes, but Brett's, making us not go that long. So we're going to
Yep.
start the game. And we played this game a couple of weeks ago, actually. Christian and I did. But we did a leaders version. So today we're doing a youth version. So you guys, and it's most likely to, and it's
So,
the youth version.
Yeah, everyone
few
is in the
questions.
firing line.
Correct.
So if you're not tuned in, get yourself tuned in. I don't know how you would be listening to me telling you to tune in, but that's there.
Yeah.
Because
I can't
if
believe you
you're
said
getting
that, to be
roasted
honest.
tonight, you'd want to know about it.
Which we're about to roast a few people. So let's start off, eh?
Yeah,
Why don't
let's
we get
do it.
going? The most likely to not pass in soccer. Now,
I know this from many times playing
Yeah.
soccer at
yeah,
youth in Ipswich is that I'll be wide open in space, and
I'll write a CP person.
I might as well just
just
not
to-
even be there.
Oh, gee, I don't know if this is going to be able to be seen at all. This
Oh,
pen
it's
isn't
all right.
very good. But
There is another one on the table. Who?
oh yeah, I'll get that.
It's less for anybody, but I think I've got a
You
good
see that
answer here.
catch, guys? Come on.
I'm pretty happy with
Sign
this
me up.
answer.
All right. Well, I don't know how I'm holding my phone and everything here. This is a disaster. We need like tables. or
Hello
something.
to Tiana, Puffy Cats, and Letitia on
Hello to
YouTube.
Dorothy as well. She's in. Oh, Lani just made not a happy face. Anyway, I hope you can see this, but here we go. I did Will.
I had Mike.
Mike, of course.
Mike is notorious.
notorious. Learn to pass, mate.
Yeah,
Soccer's a team game, right? Will, probably can't even see that, but we're moving on.
I appreciate the
I
effort.
can't even rub that out. This is a disaster. Hold on 1 second.
So, yeah. Like I say, you stand in space and you might as well just not even exist. And, yeah. So, it's quite simple. You just, rather than trying to dribble the whole team, pass the ball. So, the next one is
Here we go.
the most likely to get suspended.
Ooh, far out. There's too many on this list. There is too many. I got my answer.
Thinking about in Ipswich. Have we had any? I don't even know if there's been one
mate,
in real
you
life.
don't even have it. You don't even have any.
What's
troubles.
suspension?
Yeah, legit.
People don't want to go to school? What,
CP,
how?
I mean, all right, I'm ready.
I'm not.
You got nothing?
I've got nothing.
All right, he's got nothing. Here's my answer.
I'll turn over my blank piece of cardboard.
Half of CP. That's what I wrote. About 50% of CP are the most likely to get suspended.
So if you're from CP, you just all got roasted.
definitely facts right there. So let me rub this out again.
But most likely to get suspended, I don't even know. It's not going to be Eleanor, least likely to get suspended. If she gets
Yeah.
suspended, we've got issues.
We've got issues. Who would you say? I would say at Ipswich? Let's think. I don't know. Hey, no. I
Yeah,
haven't
no.
got anything.
You're
All
too
right.
well behaved. Get some
This one is a
hoodlum about
classic.
you.
Most likely to crash your car.
There is actually a few options. I
Now,
think.
we did the leaders version of this, which we had Starsha because she's crashed her car. And also Jaden, I think, was mentioned.
Yeah,
in there.
Jaden. And
But
also
this
one
is
that
the
wasn't
kids-
mentioned, I was surprised last time, was Geordie,
Geordie Colstokes.
who has rolled her car.
She's rolled it. Wow.
So,
So the answer for this one, though, for the youth, gee, excuse my writing. It's horrible.
we
this
know
is-
Brooklyn's been driving a bit recently and
Oh, no.
frightening Brett, and Brett's been
Danger.
frightening her, apparently.
Here we go.
But I think we both
Edouard.
wrote the same thing, Edouard.
We did.
If you don't know the story, Edouard got himself his license. He got himself a car.
Yep.
And he no longer has that car. It was written off. I don't think it was his fault, but we won't mention that.
But now he's got another car, so good on him.
Yep.
Here we go. What time we got? We got to roll through this a bit quicker now.
Yeah, we don't actually have that much more
Alright.
time.
Most likely to break Naomi's laptop. This one's easy.
This is, yeah.
All right, and my spelling is exactly how it is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is how you spell it. Axel.
Yeah.
Exactly like
Axel. And if you don't know the backstory for that, the very first night we had youth in 2 locations.
Yep.
Axel, actually it wasn't the first night because Axel got sent home the first night by his dad, by Josh.
Most likely
Because he
to
went
get
to the
sent home by your dad. Axel.
Yeah, Water Tribe. Water Tribe. What am I talking about? The Water
Hey,
Tower.
Eli's joined. Who else we got? Have you got anyone else? In the
Let's
chat?
have a look here.
Gee, he's got a table. Look at him.
It's still the same people.
All right. Most likely to. Let's look at some. Let's go. Most likely to beat the boys in soccer.
Yeah.
So we've got this one. Here we go. I don't think I've spelt this right, actually. But you can choose from Ipswich. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good choice.
There isn't too many girls at Ipswich that,
Here we go.
decidedly come to beat the boys. It's usually a male-dominated.
Come on,
area.
Brandy. If you're listening, you definitely would beat the boys in
Yeah.
soccer. She's
But
like
also-
a futsal. That's not how you spell it. Is it double E? Ah, it's close.
Messed it all up.
But
Hillary's here, but also I've forgotten about Mania as well. Would often come and, unlike some people, some of the boys, she at least passes the ball.
Whoa.
It already makes you a better player than most of the others.
All right, I think we only got time for one more.
Sounds good. Shall we pick
Should we do that one with a bit of a story? Or is that probably going to be too long?
which one are you looking at?
The fourth from the bottom.
Yes,
It's a bit
We
of a
should.
funny story.
we should definitely do that one.
All right, sure. Most likely to lie under a bed. Who is the most likely to lie under a bed? It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? You might think.
Yeah. If you're at Youth Alive conference,
Yeah, this is a story from Youth Alive. Hello from Adam. Hey, Adam.
how do you spell it?
I don't know. I think
think
I've
you're
spelt
right
it
there.
this way.
I think you're right.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm
ready?
not ready.
Gee, have to wait for this guy all the time.
Yeah.
Reuben. Here's the story, guys. We were at so it was the younger boys? Yeah, it was the younger boys'
and the
house.
CP boys.
And the CP boys at conference. And it was Khalil and I and Callan as well, actually. And we were just chilling on one of the beds and we were just having a chat. But it was past curfew time. So we'd already sent the boys to bed, but they were still mucking around. And Axel was in this as well. He was hiding in the closets and Reuben was just walking around. And but then we sent him off to bed and we got Axel gone. And we were just having a chat, probably for about like 10 minutes. And then Axel comes back in the room and he's like, "Where's Reuben? He's not in our room." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Get out of here, mate." Thinking he was just mucking around and, trying to hide somewhere else. And I was like, "He's not in here." Anyway, he's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "I can't find him anywhere." Anyway, then Khalil looks over the side of the bed and there's Reuben lying under the bed. He's been dead silent for about 10 minutes. And my goodness, it was the funniest thing. We just lost it, you know.
Yeah.
We were just laughing. And Ruben is a strange character. He's a nice bloke, but it was, man, I was very surprised.
I was going to say, the thing I was going to say earlier was that you guys actually had a curfew. That's amazing.
Well, we tried, yeah.
We were hard pressed trying to ever get the senior boys anywhere close to bed most of the time.
Fair enough.
At Youth Alive.
Yeah, don't miss out on Youth Alive Conference. That's where that story comes from. You make memories, you make stories. It's heaps of fun. It's a powerful time as well. And one of those things that's super powerful is praise and worship, which we're actually about to go into right now. We're about to go into a time of worship. So right where you are, guys, create an atmosphere, create a space. You know, really want to encourage you. Don't just tune off for this next couple of minutes that worship is going on. Don't just think, oh, it's worship, I'll come back when they're talking again. This is a crucial part of what we do here at Youth. It's a key part of what we do, and so we want to encourage you guys to get involved. We know you do when you're here physically, but you can do it in your home as well. It's just as important to connect with God through worship, and it's one of the best ways we can do it. So I'd encourage you right now to just get in space, maybe turn off your lights if you're in your room or something like that, to just, calm yourself down, center yourself, and push into what God has for you in this time of worship. So enjoy, guys.
peace, bringing it all to peace. The storm surrounding me, let it break at your name still. Call the sea to still, the rage in me to still, every wave at your name. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Breathe, call these bones to live, call these lungs to sing once again. I will praise Jesus, Jesus. You make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. You silence fear. Jesus, Jesus. You make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. 'Cause your name is alive, that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, 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 Jesus. 'Cause your name is alive, that the shadows can't deny. 'Cause your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. 'Cause your name is alive, that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. 'Cause Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus.
Here we go. Are we good? We're all good. So we've got these two lovely lads. I'm not going to let them anywhere near the mic because they've threatened to do naughty things. And so we're going to play a game now called Make Me Beautiful. And now, as you can see from both of them, unfortunately, they haven't. They didn't come out beautiful. So we're going to make them. We're going to make them beautiful. And so what we're going to do, do we need a new battery in that camera too, just before we die? Because I need to see everybody needs to see the process. Okay, fantastic. So what I'm going to do is Liam's going to flip a coin. It's a 50 pence coin. Yeah, it's a heads and tails. Okay, so and then you call in the air. What? You're supposed to catch it and put it on your hand.
Yeah, see, don't get. So he's getting the makeup on.
Who's getting the makeup on?
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Yeah, got him.
Got him. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on the makeup chair. So I'm gonna move this, and then Jacob, you're gonna sit in there. Can we get some gloves for these guys, Johnny? Just I guess for coronavirus purposes. Yes. Liam's about to whisper sweet nothings in Jacob's ear. Okay, so Liam, you put on these gloves just because you're going to be working around the mouth, and we probably don't want to spread coronavirus if Jacob has coronavirus. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to make Jacob beautiful. These are medium, yeah. Medium? Yes. Okay. Now, you have to Jacob, you have to do this. Act like you're really angry with Liam. Yes, there we go. Now, give us a sassy look to the camera. Okay, so Liam, here's your first piece of makeup. So you've got a, I don't know, I think it's precise line, intense black color payoff. I think it's for the eyes. So you probably, liquid eyeliner. Okay, so you probably need to close your eyes for this, Jacob. Yeah. Yes. So, no, so you got to put your arms through here. You don't get to see his face. Nah. Yeah, no, that's good. Perfect. Yes. No, I love it. It's so good. You've just given him a Harry Potter scar. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, this is going amazing. Yes. Oh, no. Can you give him a bit of shadow? Smoky eyes, or whatever it is. Yes. Yes. Now he looks like he's a quarterback. Okay, now that's enough with the eyes. That's enough with the eyes. Can I have that? Fantastic. You can take this home and finish the job. Yeah, it's Coles. It's classic Coles brand. So this is the makeup that Ed Wine uses for everybody. Okay, here you go. Now this is concealer and foundation in one. You got to take the lid off first. This is actually really difficult. There we go. So you just kind of, yes.
Is he concealed?
Maybe wind it down a little bit. Like wind it down. Yeah, yeah. It's concealer and foundation in one. So I think I've color matched perfectly with Jacob. Yes, no. So just make sure. I think he's conjuring, like the movie, The Conjuring. Okay, now. Yes. Now let's. Holy moly! It's like, are you a model? You're shining. Maybe he's born with it. Yes, give him the London look. Punch his teeth out. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get a photo of. So you guys are representing Ipswich, and we're going to have a few of our girls representing Collingwood Park. Now, I believe this is lip stuff. I think. Yeah, and so you guys have to actually tell us. It's on his shirt. You guys have to tell us who you think the winner is. Yes, it's supposed to go on your lips. Mm. That's his teeth. Yes. Yes, shove it up that nose. He looks like Ronald McDonald. Mm. Yeah. It's like the Joker. You want to know how I got these scars? Okay. Okay, I think that's time. Now, Dina, you need to come and get a photo, or Justin, you need to get a photo of this. Yes. So Justin's going to come into the shot and get a photo of it. Okay, it's great. Yeah. Okay, well done. Now, give it up for these guys. Do the clapping hands in the emoji. Drop a 10 if you want to see this again. Drop a 5 if you think that Jacob looks amazing. He's going to go look at it in the mirror now, and he's probably going to punch Liam in the head. Okay, so I'm going to invite Lexi and Anna. Lani and Anna. Sorry. Lani and Lexi. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I'm distracted because there's a clown just walking out of the room, also known as Jacob. Could you chuck me the coin, Justin? Whoop, I'm not Johnny. Okay, come on in, guys. And then there should be more makeup in that bag. Sweet. Okay, so do you guys have a preference of who wants to go, or do you want to flip a coin? Oh, Lexi's going to go. Lexi and Lani, the insane duo from Collingwood Park. Okay, so grab a seat, Lexi, and put your arms like a wing. Yeah, and we could get some gloves for Lani as well. Okay, so hopefully you do better than the boys, because that was pretty bad. Got one. There we go. Okay. So it's all great live action here at Centro Teens. And Lani's just struggling to put a glove on. Yep. Amazing. And Justin's breaking the makeup off shot. Sorry. Hey, how is everybody? Let us know how you're going. Comment in the chat. We want to see how you're going. Want to make sure everything's all good. Let us know how your first week of school was. Okay. Lani's still struggling. I think we do need bigger gloves, but that's all right. These I'll have to do for now. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully first week back of school has been good. If you've been at school for the last couple of weeks. Okay. Lani, this is eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner. It's an iPhone. Okay, so you got to put your hands through Lexi's arms, and you become Lexi's arms to put the makeup on. Oh yes. Now you can't. You got to look as best you can. Yes. Put your hair back. Okay, great. Amazing. Now here we go. Yes. No. There's the eyes. Oh, see, Lani knows what she's doing. She's feeling for the eyes, whereas Liam just painted all over Jacob's face. It's beautiful. Yes. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, at least it's kind of in the zone of the eyes. And Jacob's probably wiping furiously. Okay. Just tell him to pour Glen 20 all over his face. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Okay. So I think we're done with the eyes. We'll go. So this is concealer and foundation in one. So all of my makeup needs are met in one single stick, which is fantastic, which I'm so stoked about. If you're looking, this is promo for Mode. You heard it here first. So a trap for young players. Liam wound it way too far. Through the arms. Yes. Yes, thank you, Edwan, for... Oh, amazing. Bring out the eyes. Now, I don't think I've colour matched very well for Lexi. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. I have colour matched really well. You can take this home if you want. Arms. Edwan has already requested that he take the makeup home because he is actually a mode influencer. So does that all on social media. Okay, cool. And then we'll finish off with a nice Revlon kiss. Balm in like Spanish is balsamo. Who knew? Oh, yes. Justin's asked if he can take the makeup home. Yes, you can, Justin. Okay. Yes. I love it that you can accentuate the lips. Now they go halfway down to the chin. And it's like a lipstick mustache, which is all the rage apparently in Europe. Okay, so Justin's going to take a photo of Lexi, and we'll pop this on our Instagram page, and you need to vote who was made up better. It doesn't look too bad apart from the fact that you got makeup on your chin. Look at this. Have you considered on our Instagram? Okay. Hey, give it up for our peeps that have been a part of it. You can put some clap hands emojis in the chat if you want. Hey, we're going to go to a preach now, and it's not me. It's not our location leader. It's actually my wife. So why don't you tune in for the next 10 or so minutes, and Amy's got a word that she wants to share as we continue our series on If I Was. So we want to look at if we were your parents or if we were your friends, what we'd want for and from you. So check this week's message out.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy. I'm Brett's wife, and we are the youth pastors at Centro Teens. But you may not have seen me around in a little while. For the last couple of years, I've taken a bit of a step back from youth because I am usually putting our son to bed at youth time. Which is why your location pastors are so fantastic. So shout out to them for taking a lot of that burden for us. And I am really thankful for them. So give them a shout out in the comments below. Tonight, I do, however, have the opportunity to share with you, which I'm really glad about. Since we've gone online, I obviously can do a bit of sharing with you guys. So tonight, I want to continue our series that we have titled If I Was Your. And Brett shared last week from the perspective of a parent, so if I was your parent. And tonight, I'll be speaking to you from the perspective of a teacher. So tonight's message is called If I Was Your Teacher. Now, you might be surprised, but I do still remember what it was like to be in school, even though it was a good 14 years ago for me, which makes me sound very old. But I look back on school and I remember the great memories that I had and I built with my friends when I was there. You know, I really enjoyed going to school and hanging out with my friends, and I actually enjoyed learning as well. I was a bit of a nerd. I have a competitive streak and I liked to sort of compete with friends with grades in school and things like that, which, yes, is very nerdy. But I do also remember the fun times, like messing around in class and I was notorious for talking a lot in class, which I know is not that naughty, but but I did get sent out of class a few times, and I even snuck out of class one time when my teacher was writing on the blackboard, which was pretty funny. But obviously I don't condone those behaviours, but I understand that that's a huge part of school, is that it's a part of the experience, is having fun and messing around a little bit. But since being out of school and moving on to university and a career and into adulthood, I feel like I have some more life experience and can speak to you from the perspective of a teacher. And, I'm not a qualified teacher, but I do believe that I have a good idea of what your teachers want for you and for your life after school. So the first thing that I think that your teachers want for you is a spirit of excellence. And Colossians 3:23 says, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." And it may not feel like it when you're learning about things like algebra and calculus, but doing well in school really is necessary for your everyday life. For example, basic math is important for things like when you go out for dinner and they don't split the bill, which is super annoying. And you need to work out as well. And the main point with the spirit of excellence is that you're doing the best that you can do, that you're achieving at your highest level that you can achieve. And I think if you can learn the art of doing your best now in school, you can carry that into a job, into adulthood, into your relationships, and that's going to help with your career and your relationships in your family and friends and for your life in general. And doing well in school, it's not only important for everyday life, but it's also important for those around you to see that you want to achieve your best in life. Titus 2:7 says, you yourself must be an example to them by doing good works of every kind. And we need to set an example for the people that are around us. For some people in your school, you might be one of the only people they know that's a Christian or that believes in Jesus. And to those people, we want to be able to show them that we're different, that we're not the same as everyone else, and that we live our lives slightly differently to how the rest of the world does. I think that in school you have a fantastic opportunity to build relationships and have influence over the same group of people for a good 6 years while you're in high school. And, Brett and Justin and Naomi, Dina and Johnny and myself, we could go into high schools and talk to your friends and the people in your schools about Jesus and about youth and church, but it's not going to mean much coming from us because you're the one that's built relationships with those people. And once you have a relationship with someone, the words that you speak have so much more meaning and so much more worth. And I think setting an example is one of the number one ways that you can show people the love of Jesus and how to live a Christian life. And you don't have to be talking to people about Bible stories and telling them parables every lunchtime at school. All you have to do is live a life that's slightly different. Because the longer you continue to live a life of excellence and honesty and kindness, the more people are going to notice that there's something different in you, and they'll begin to ask you questions, which creates that awesome opportunity for you then to share about your Christian life and to share about Jesus and youth. The last thing that I believe that your teachers want for you is aspiration. So Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And I know most of you have probably heard that verse 1,000 times, we believe that God has a plan and a purpose, but I think that sometimes we can rest in that and become a little bit lazy in that fact that we know that God has a perfect plan and purpose for us. I believe that God has a perfect plan for every one of you, but I think that sometimes we think that we don't have to do any work to achieve that plan, to walk into that promise that God has for us. But I believe that it takes work, that we have to take steps towards that goal, towards that plan, towards that purpose that God has for us, so that we can move into it and walk in that purpose that God has planned for us. And that can seem a little tricky sometimes because, how do I know that I'm walking in the right direction? How do I know that I'm taking the right path? How do I know I'm making the right choices? And I think while you're in school, you have a good opportunity to think about what your passions are, what do you enjoy, what makes you happy. And I think those things, as long as they're not causing harm to us or anyone around us, I think those are the things that line up with God's plan and purpose for you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not thinking at this point in time that you need to sit down and decide exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life, because you might be in grade 7, you might be in grade 8, you might be in grade 12. But I don't think that necessarily means you need to have a set in stone plan right now. But I do believe that over the next couple of years, you can just keep that in mind. Be thinking about what you enjoy to do and what you like doing, what you're passionate about, and those are the things that you can look into later to decide whether you want to work in those things or be in that for later in life. I've wanted to be a lot of things in the past. As a kid, you'll ask children what they want to be, and they'll often say, "Oh, a fireman," or "I want to be a cook," or those kinds of things. But I think for me, I wanted to be a number of different things, and even in high school, I changed my mind multiple times. Like, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a hairdresser, I wanted to be a graphic designer, a dolphin trainer. The list goes on. And for those of you who are coming towards the end of schooling, I found it really helpful in my life to have someone who looked at the negatives of those jobs. So I would always come up with these grand plans of what I wanted to do, and I'd think of all the fantastic parts of the job, and I'd be like, yep, I'm going to do that. And then I would have my mum who would come alongside that and say, oh, but what about this part of the job? Do you think you can handle that? And I think having that person to talk me through the cons of a job made me able to decide whether I could deal with those things or whether they were deal breakers for the job. For example, the dolphin trainer thing was actually something I seriously wanted to do. I wanted to be a dolphin trainer at SeaWorld, which obviously is probably a bit of a tough one to get into. But my mum pointed out to me that the study to get there would be years of university training to be a marine biologist, and then potentially, because the job's so hard to get into, I may not even end up where I wanted to be anyway. And, so for me, the cons outweighed the pros for that one, and I decided it wasn't worth pursuing. But I wanted to be a midwife and deliver babies and educate mums and, be involved in that whole pregnancy journey. And my mum also reminded me that midwifery is not always sunshine and rainbows, and there is a lot of downsides to midwifery. There's miscarriages, and not all babies make it, and there's a lot of tough stuff to deal with in this job. And I just realized that was a passion of mine. That was something that I thought, you know what, I can take that and I can learn to cope with that, and I'm going to find ways to deal with that because this is really what I want to do. So it's just something to think about, that you just need to determine whether, all jobs are going to have pros and cons. They're all going to have a negative side, and it's just up to you to decide whether you can deal with those and find ways to cope with them, or whether they're deal breakers for you. And I think that's a great way to decide where you want to be and what you want to do with your life in the end. So in closing, I believe that your teachers want for you excellence, influence, and aspiration. And I think they want those things from you in your schooling, university, trade, career, relationships, and the rest of your life, because I believe that those attributes are the beginning of a great future for you. And whatever you decide to do, I think that these things will take you a long way. Thanks for listening. I hope that was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
How good was that message, guys? I hope you got a lot out of that. I do want to say something very quickly, though, for you guys that are watching. We have got a bit of lower numbers this week, but that's all right. But I want to encourage you guys that in this time, we've got only probably, we're looking at getting back in term 3, so not too far away. We really want to ramp up to our return. We don't want to be going down and then return. We want to be ramping up. So I'd encourage you guys, get your friends on it. Really just, it's only for, an hour on a Friday night, which you'd normally do anyway. So I'd encourage you to really keep watching, guys, and encourage your friends to keep watching. You get to see your friends now at school, so you can tell them, hey, how good was youth on Friday? And you can tell them you need to make sure you're watching so that when we return, so one, when we're returning, and two, when we return, everyone's on the same page. We know what we're doing. So I'd really encourage you guys to do that. But now we're going to move into Kahoot again this week. So I'd encourage you guys to get onto your Kahoots. I'm going to go over and we're going to do Kahoot right now. So load it up and I'll tell you And I'll tell you, here we go. Yep. And drag it over, here we go. This is a Centro Teens Kahoot specifically. So, let's go. I won't join in this week so that I'm completely focused. So, let's classic. Yep. Here we go. Sweet. Full screen it. Oh, here we go. Just press the firing. We've got Will on the thing. He has no idea. Will, get out of here, mate. Get out of here. You're done. What has he done? He's got rid of the bottom. Oh, I got it this way. Yeah, here we go. We're on the screen. So there's the pin for you guys. This one. There's the pin. So log in. 697754. School Kahooter. Good on ya. School Kahooter. Come on, I want to see all 15 or however many's watching right now, 20 people. Jump in. We can have as many as you like. So jump in, guys. Jump in. And we've sorted out the delay problem, so that's not a problem. We'll have plenty. We're down to 9 watches. That is disappointing, but come on, guys. Log on. We got 5 players in there. Someone's just done a turtle. That's pretty cool. 5 players in there. Jump on. We'll give it another minute and then we'll start. So we've got 5 people. Adam's here. Good on you, Adam. Good to see you here. Ready to win, I bet. So this is a quiz all about Centro Teens. So I hope you know who people are. I hope you know what our pillars are. Ooh, there's a bit of a hint already. Giving you guys hints. All right. 30 seconds. 30 seconds and we're going to start. We've got 8 players, which is good because we've got 10 viewers at the moment on YouTube. Probably a couple on Facebook as well. Almost got everyone in. Don't worry about the delay. We've sorted it out. You'll have plenty of time to answer the questions. Don't worry about it at all. All right, 15 seconds. We'll see if we get anyone else. We've got 8 players right now. 10. 5 seconds. All right, we're starting. We've got 8 players. Let's do it. 15 questions. Are you ready? Who is Centro Teens' youth pastor? Red, Bretty Turner. Blue, Jonathan Evans. Orange, Justin Horsey. Green, Brett Turner. Red, Bretty Turner. Blue, Jonathan Evans. Orange, Justin Horsey. Green, Brett Turner. Plenty of time. We've got 4 answers. We've got 8 people, so we'll just wait for 8 answers to come through. And 8 answers are hit. Oh, 9 answers. Oh, we got an extra. Cool. Yep. Oh, everyone. Oh, thank you. Someone votes Jonathan Evans.
Somebody's in last, but
Not, yeah. Not quite. School Kahooter, straight on that one. But you all got it right except for one. Who are Ipswich's location leaders? Wish I could speak. Red, Dina and Johnny. Blue, Johnny and Naomi. Orange, Naomi and Justin. Green, Justin and Naomi. Red, Dina and Johnny. Blue, Johnny and Naomi. Orange, Naomi and Justin. Green, Justin and Naomi. Who are Ipswich's location leaders? 3 answers. 5 answers. 6. I hope I didn't speak too quick. I was speaking pretty quick, but 1 more answer and then we're good, I think. All right, let's get that answer in. Come on, guys. There we go. Justin and Naomi, 4 of you got it right. Oh, why is that wrong? That's a bit dodgy. Dina did make this. Naomi and Justin should have been right, but that's all right. Justin and Naomi, you should say your name first. That's why. Next, here we go. 3rd question, guys. Who is Centro Teens' lead sound guy? Red, Zach Dunno. Blue, DJ Dunno. Orange, Jacob Dunno. Green, Sean Green. Oh, gee, that's... Who is Centro Teens' lead sound guy? Red, Zach Dunno. Blue, DJ Dunno. Orange, Jacob Dunno. Green, Sean Green. Gee, she doesn't make it easy to say, does she? We got 5 answers in. I mean, this is a bit of an opinionated one, I think. I don't know if there's just one correct answer. Yeah. Here we go. Zach Dunno. Yeah, we got everyone got voted. Who voted for Jacob, to be honest? That's yeah. Anyway, we're moving on. School Kahooter still up top on a streak. Me has moved up. Let's go. All right. Fire Turtle's doing well. Here we go. What is Centro Teens' 4th pillar? Red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. Green, influence every aspect of culture. What is Centro Teens' 4th pillar? Red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. And green, influence every aspect of culture. 3 answers. Come on, guys. Faster the better. You get more points for quick answers. Whoa, there it is. Yeah, 3 people got it right. Well done. Well done. School Kahooter. YOLO Swaggins is moving up. Did Ipswich cheat in dodgeball at Turf Wars? True or false? Did Ipswich cheat in dodgeball at Turf Wars? Now, see, Justin's in this Kahoot, and he's answered the question, and I know he wants to win, so I know he'll answer correctly. So, did Ipswich cheat in dodgeball at Turf Wars? True or false? We've got 2 answers so far. 3. Oh, blue is true, sorry, and red is false, just if you didn't get that. 7 answers, we're almost there. Did Ipswich cheat in dodgeball at Turf Wars? I can tell you the answer right now. I can tell you 100% for a fact. Come on, last guy, get in there. Oh, 2 people, I don't know how many people we have anymore. 5 seconds and then we're skipping. Oh, there it is. True and false, 4 and 4. Well, Justin got it correct and it was true. And he is the location leader of Ipswich, as we've just found out. So you guys did cheat. Ipswich did cheat in dodgeball at Turf Wars. Here we go. School Kahooter staying on top. What does DJ's name stand for? So DJ is one of our leaders. Red, Dog Jordan. Blue, Darab Jewel. Orange, Dina Johnny. Green, Daniel James. What does DJ's name stand for? Red, Dog Jordan. Blue, Darab Jewel. Orange, Dina Johnny. And green, Daniel James. So DJ, he's one of our sound guys and media guys. He's also one of our Connect leaders for the junior boys at Ipswich. So what does his name stand for? It's got to be Dog Jordan, surely. I mean, what a name. You got 10 more seconds to answer. Get in there, get in there, get in there. I think we've got 8 in at the moment. All right, time's up. Oh, very good. Everyone got that correct. 1 was unvoted. So School Kahooter still on top. We got Turtle is there as well. YOLO Swaggins. I don't think they're going to catch up. I think it's out of Turtle and Dog. What is Centro Teens' 3rd pillar? What's the other guy? Red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. And green, influence every aspect of culture. So red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. And green, influence every aspect of culture. What is Centro Teens' 3rd pillar? The 3rd one. So guesses in now, guys. Oh, straight away. Lead your school. Very good. Oh, wait. Yep, that's right. I was like, thought that was wrong for a second. School Kahooter on a bit of a streak there. But I think it's out of School Kahooter and Turtle Man. So let's see. Who won Tribal Warfare at Youth Camp 2019? Was it red, Dunamis Gnomes? Was it blue, Stomp Spartans? Was it orange, Nike Warriors? Or was it green, Amped Kings? We've intentionally put the colours different for you so it wasn't too easy. Red, Dunamis, blue, Stomped, orange, Nike, green, Amped. Who won Tribal Warfare at Youth Camp 2019? If you weren't at Youth Camp 2019, you need to get to hopefully Youth Camp 2020 if we can run it. We're hoping for the best. It's looking good so far. There we go. Stomp Spartans is correct. Which I'll tell you right now, it was absolutely rigged is what it was. All of the good people were on that team. So ridiculous. And it's because Brett is actually part of Stomp Spartans, so he rigged it. And yeah, we're going to move on. Anyway. Question 9. Who is CP's 7 to 9 Connect leader? And this is the boys Connect leader. I'll just clarify that. Red Zach, blue Callan, orange Will, and green Jordan. Who is CP's 7 to 9 Connect leader? Zach, Callan, Will, or Jordan? Red Zach, blue Callan, orange Will, and green Jordan. 4 answers in. CP's Junior Boys Connect leader is the question. Come on, 2 more. Let's go. Make it snappy. As Turtle Man would say. Well done. Some people voted Callan and Zach, but it's Will. Will is the junior leader. All right, let's move to the next one. Can you join halfway through? Oh, the game pin's there if you want to join halfway through if you haven't. What is Centro Teen's second pillar? Red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. Green, influence every aspect of culture. They're in the same spot for each of these questions, guys. What is Centro Teen's second pillar? Nope, didn't put it in order. They're not in order. Almost in order. Pretty close to order. Second pillar. If you can do process of elimination by knowing what we've already get connected, that's right. No, Jesus is not correct. A lot of you guys voted for that one. Get connected is the second pillar. Oh, is there a change? Oh, YOLO Swaggins is catching up. There's a contention in the top 3 right now. 4 more questions. Who are the Ipswich's senior girls Connect leaders? Red Dina, blue Evie, orange Jordan and Haley, and green Naomi. Who are Ipswich's senior girls Connect leaders? There's a bit of a hint in the question there, I think. Red Dina, blue Evie, orange Jordan and Haley, green Naomi. If you get the hint in the question, guys, that's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. If you get the hint in the question. So good. We have heaps of seconds. So, guys, I'm watching the stream, so I make sure you guys are catching up as well. Watching how many people have answered. 7 answers. Come on, guys. Get in quick. Red Dina, blue Evie, orange Jordan and Haley, green Naomi. All right. Boom. Jordan and Haley, correct. Naomi, incorrect. Whoever voted for that. The hint is so obvious. That's right, Mike. Oh, YOLO Swaggins has taken the lead. Mike is right about the hint because it was plural. There was only one plural answer there. Here we go, 12 of 15. How old is Pastor Brett Turner? So he's our youth pastor, as we learnt before. Red, 37. Blue, 26. Orange, 31. Or green, 40. Now keep in mind, if he didn't have his beard, how old would he look? How old is Pastor Brett Turner? Red, 37. Blue, 26. Orange, 31. Green, 40. 31 is correct. Most of you guys got that. Well done. Someone voted 26. He'll be very happy to know that. What is Centro Teen's first pillar, guys? So process of elimination. Red, get connected. Blue, know Jesus. Orange, lead your school. And green, influence every aspect of culture. You guys should all know this one because we've had the other 3. And you should have looked at the correct answers on that. So it's obvious. And you guys should all know this because you should know it. Because it's our pillars of Centro Teens. Alright. No, Jesus is correct. Oh, 3 of you got it wrong. Alright, well now you know. No, Jesus is Centro Teens' first pillar. What do we got on the scoreboard? YOLO Swaggin still in the lead. School Kahooter and then Turtle. It's a very tight contest between them. A second last question. Who was voted Centro Teens Ladies Man 2019? Red, Jacob Dunno. Blue, Caleb Han. Orange, Jakarta Sande. And green, Billy Whedon. Who was voted Centro Teens Ladies Man 2019? Red, Jacob Dunno. Blue, Caleb Han. Orange, Jakarta Sande. And green, Billy Whedon. I mean, it's pretty obvious because if you look at this person, they're just a ladies' man. Billy Wheat. Oh, Caleb Han. I was going to go with Billy, to be honest. Jacob Dono got 3 votes, but he's just not a ladies' man. Simple as that. Oh, YOLO Swaggins is on a bit of a streak. He's taking the lead. He is standing right next to me cheating. So it is what it is. Last question. Who is our shortest Connect leader? Oh, this is... Red Evie, blue Starsha, orange Dina, and green Joel. Ooh, Joel is quite small. I'm not going to lie. Evie, yeah, I don't know. Starsha, Dina, we'll see. Who is our shortest Connect leader? This is the final question. This is the final question. Mike's almost spinning his drink. Mike's loving this. Final question. Let's see who's going to take it out. I think I know who it is because he's standing next to me. He's a cheater. So it is what it is. It is what it is. 7 got it right. Dina. Someone voted Evie. Oh, someone voted Joel. I would have put my money on Joel. Good vote. The podium. Here we go. 3rd place. School Kahooter. Well done. 2nd place, Turtle Man. 1st place was YOLO Swaggins. Well done, YOLO. Well done to Turtle Man and School Kahooter as well. Well done to everyone. I'm going to come back in front of the camera now. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a bit of a good one. We might revisit that some months down the track and see what kind of I think we don't have battery in the camera, but that's all right. You can listen to me. We can see what kind of it's on the left there. We can see how much you guys remember of that or know about Centro Teens in a couple of months' time. But that is all we have for Centro Teens TV episode 8 today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I will say this, even though I've said it before, get your friends watching, continue to watch. We want to ramp up as we come to a time where we can physically meet again. I'd encourage you. I've been slack as a Connect leader in terms of meeting physically, which we can do now with groups of 10, which I think most of our Connects are within that number. So I'd encourage you guys to meet physically, meet up with your Connect leader and say hey and go to the park or whatever you want to do. Hang at their house with social distancing, of course. But make sure we're doing that so we can stay connected. We want to continue to build and grow into our physical meeting because it's going to be an awesome celebration when we come back hopefully for the first week of the 3rd term for you guys. But that is all we have. So I'm going to say bye and bye from everyone here. We love you guys here at Centro Teens. We're praying for you. And we hope you guys are having an awesome time at school. And we can't wait to see you again. See you later, guys.